2.2 Unit 4 lesson. Our topic for the lesson is weaving and stitching. What is our objective for the lesson? It's said that by the end of this activity, pupils would work tacking stitches, be it long, short, and even stitches. Working tacking stitches is fun, but you will have to know how to go about it based on what exactly you are doing, being the long, the short, or the running stitches. And before you do that, you must know what your tools and materials are going to be. For the tools, we need a needle, a tumble, and chalk, or anything that can help you make marks on the fabric. And our material is any kind of fabric, plain enough to be marked on. Let's look at what the teacher's activity is going to be for this particular lesson. These activities must be followed hierarchically, so everything would be worked out in a very simple and straightforward manner. First, the teacher will have to revise threading and proper handling of fabric and needle to students. This is key because at the end of the lesson, the works will have to be appreciated, and for them to exhibit or show very good works, they will have to handle the fabric in a very good way, and even the kind of needle they are using, how best they could place it on the fabric so they'll be able to get the even, the long, and the short stitches done in the appropriate manner. The teacher will also have to demonstrate how to begin work and end tacking stitches, that is long and the short stitches, how to begin it, what things you need to do to begin a stitch, and what things you have to do when you are ending the stitch. The next one is for you to guide people to begin and end stitches in an appropriate manner. Sometimes you run the stitches along the edge of the fabric. You need to start it properly so you don't fray the edge, or you end it properly so that you don't also fray the other edge, so everything will be neatly placed on the kind of fabric you are working on. Encourage people to concentrate on their work and also wash their hands properly before handling the fabrics you give to them. This will help you get a very neat work, since if you don't wash your hands properly, it's going to make the fabric very dirty. The skills and values our pupils are going to acquire as follows. Let's first talk about the skills. A skill of proper handling of needle, beginning and ending stitches, and how to place the needle on the fabric in an appropriate manner. These are the very basic skills our pupils are going to acquire when the lesson is done. And talking about the values, a value like patience, procedural rendition of items or processes, and self-discipline. These are the very basic values our pupils are going to acquire when the lesson is done. In this same lesson, we have a continuation of the lesson which is meant for just running stitches. And it's key because at the end of the day, you have to know how to run all this kind of stitches so that you use them appropriately. As and when you use them or you need them, you know how to apply them to the kind of work you are doing. So, in this lesson, our basic or specific objective is to work running stitches. The materials you need for this is stranded cotton thread, needle, that is, a needle will be a tool, a tumble will also be a tool. Now, what do you have to do as a teacher when it gets to this section of the lesson? You have to demonstrate how to work running stitches to pupils for them to see how it's done so they can also emulate appropriately. Let people practice running stitches by themselves. It is appropriate to help them in this stage of the lesson. Because they are kids and it's meant for primary 2, the probability of them playing with a needle and hurting themselves with it is very high. So you have to be on high alert and check whether they are doing the right things so they don't hurt themselves in the process of working. Encourage people to concentrate on the kind of work they are doing and also try to work to achieve a neat work. Because when you are placing their fabrics on the floor and doing other things that will make it dirty, at the end of the day, the work is not going to be as you expect them to be. So at every point in time, you have to supervise that they are doing the right things and placing their fabric on the table but not the floor. Going through these processes, we are surely going to go a long way to help our kids do a very neat work. And I know by the end of the lesson, you would appreciate the kind of works your kids have done. Don't also forget to let them exhibit their works and talk critically about the kind of works they've produced. This will help them do a lot of creative works in the future. This will help them do a lot of creative work. This will help them do a lot of creative work in the future. All this makes a lot of sense when we go to the demonstration room to get a fair idea of what is going to be practically, because this is a theoretical rendition. Let's get in there and you have a fair idea of what it is to weave and stitch.
Hello, welcome to the demonstration class of weaving and stitching. Today we are going to treat tacking stitches, and under the tacking stitches we have long, short and even tacking. These are the materials and tools we will use: the scissors, fabric, threads, needle. You have your pencil and your ruler to get accurate lines. Now let's work on the piece of fabric. For you to get the even stitches, we'll rule a line. The line should be very thin. Pick your needle and your thread. You don't take too much of the thread. You hold the thread firmly and point it to the needle, the hole in the needle. Right. We'll first work the long tacking. Because it's tacking and it's a temporal stitch, we are not going to knot it. After we cut the excess thread off, this is the long tacking. We are going to work the short tacking. With that, I want to use the blue black thread. We cut off the excess thread again. So that's the outcome of the short tacking stitches. We're going to do the even tacking now. Cut the excess of fabric, the thread. So that's the even tacking stitches. I hope you can see the difference between the long, the short, and the even. And it's so simple to make. It's just a temporary stitch. After working whatever stitch you want to work, you just pull it out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you could teach your students well. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back once again. In this lesson, we are going to work on running stitches. Before you begin the running stitch, you have to secure the knot, unlike the tacking stitches we made. So let's work the stitches. coming to secure it, so we'll go back again through the same hole. Okay, we are done working the stitches, but you can see we haven't cut the thread. Reason being that we need to secure the end to prevent it from running out. So we'll do it as we did first. Pass it through that same hole and bring it out at the other hole to secure it. Now we'll cut off the excess closely. That's the end product of the running stitches. You will see the difference between the running stitches and the tacking stitches. When you see the even tacking, you think it's similar to the running stitches. Yes, it's similar, but just that with the even tacking stitches, we didn't secure the ends. The running, we secured it, because the running is more of like a permanent stitch, and then even tacking is a temporary stitch. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you in the next video. Bye bye.